Well, beat that, Kenya and Germany. They're up next in quarterfinal number 3. The second seeds here, the silver medalists from Vancouver, up against Germany, who play in a cup quarterfinal for the very first time on the HSBC World Rugby 7 Series. So a very proud moment for Germany Sevens here. Kenya, 2 wins and a loss yesterday. Germany 55-5 against Jamaica to get through and they beat Great Britain as well, 19-10 to finish second in the pool, and here they come. Kenya in black, Germany in white. Alongside me for this one is Andrew Burke, former Canada rugby star. Tough to call this one, isn't it? Because Germany were a real surprise yesterday.
If there's a team that can overthrow and upset the Kenyans, it is Germany. But to do that, they need to shut down number 5, Billy the Kid Odhiambo. Keep your eye, too, on number 1, Andrew Buckman, because he was an absolute stellar performance yesterday. Yeah, there he is, the 32-year-old. He's been around the block, scored the crucial try against Great Britain yesterday to get that upset win, did Buckman. And there's Alvin Otieno and that man you mentioned, Billy Odhiambo. They have big power. 2 wins and a loss on day 1. Silver medalists in Vancouver. These two last met way back in 2006 at the London Sevens. 35-7, Kenya won that day. Let's see what happens here. Finlay Brown from Scotland, your referee. The hush has descended across Commonwealth Stadium after the razzmatazz of Canada's win in their quarterfinal. Kenya playing in their 58th Cup quarterfinal. Germany in their first ever on the HSBC World Rugby 7 Series, and Marcel Coetzee with their first carry. Good hands in the centre of the park from Fabian Hempel with the bounce pass. Here's the man we mentioned, Andrew Buckman. Three-time winner of the German Rugby Championship, Buckman, but there's an early penalty to Canada, got Canada still on my mind after that extraordinary win to Kenya here. In good field position too. Canada mystified many people in their first quarterfinal of the day. This is a nice attacking place for Kenya. They can really strike first and spear into the hearts of the Germans.
Crouch.
Kenya, they had a great run in Vancouver last week, all the way to the Cup final.
Set.
Ran into South Africa in the main event, but here they are looking for medals once again in Edmonton. We will be crowning a World Series champion, remember, this evening here in Alberta, and who knows, it could be Kenya on this type of form. Jeffrey Oluoch, that's the power we know from Kenya, tough to handle.
The Kenyans love their dancing. Kenyan corner's a little bit quieter this morning, but here is the try itself. Nice little switch and a step. Germany just can't get in there. Rangers not able to catch the feet. And the Buffalo, he's joining his teammates in the try zone.
Yeah, Alvin Otieno is the dance master, that's for sure.
Time off.
So conversion is successful. A few running repairs to the boot of the try scorer Jeffrey Oluoch. A good start for Kenya. Oluoch, he's from the Homeboys Club in Nairobi. First appeared for Kenya on the series in 2015. Played basketball growing up, only started playing rugby back in 2010.
Okay, time on,
He was
please.
part of the dream team in Vancouver last week. Levi Amunga. They go long again, Kenya. Interesting kickoff tactics. Backing their defence. Saying to Germany, you want to play? Well, you're going to have to do it at your own end of the field. Coetzee again with another run back. And it's the same old story, just as we saw with Coetzee's original carry. OU with the steal at the breakdown. Kenya looking for their second try. Herman Humwa commits John Doerr to the breakdown. Numbers on the far side for Kenya. Not the best pass you've ever seen in your life, but picked up by Amunga. Or it's William Bucker, in fact. Vastly experienced player. Pass just behind Humwa. Here is Alvin Otieno, dream teamer last week. Hands off defenders for fun. Does Otieno, carried on by Humwa.
Tackle!
Knees to the floor. Bookman has to let go on the tackle. Another ordinary pass to Mbaka this time. They still have possession though, do Kenya. Nelson Oyu, the captain, gets through one tackle, put to the floor by Soteris Mertz, but still on for Kenya. Olawatch looking for a second try, picks up, goes again. Jeffrey Olawatch has a double in the quarterfinal.
Well, this is excellent work from Kenya so far. They are bringing consistency and leveling their standards, and here it is, the Buffalo Otieno. I didn't think he had the space to get it. I thought he was going to be getting pushed out, but he's going to go right through, and it's the quickness. Look at the pace, the mindset from Kenya right now is all win, all front foot, all game.
Absolutely. Expert comments from Andrew Burke. That's the story. Kenya are dominating this quarterfinal so far. There's a injured German player right under the post there. Conversion doesn't quite make it, but Jeffrey Olawatch has picked up 2 early tries here. Any kids watching, that's the way to do it. You get tackled, you can put the ball on the floor, pick it up and go again. Nothing stopping you, well within the rules.
I absolutely love doing that in sevens. It's just keep the pace up in the breakdowns. Not always sustainable, but can be an extremely lethal attacking tactic.
We're just going to have another restart here because there's
Okay, can we get him out of there?
still an injured German
Just
player.
hang on 2 seconds, please. Right. Time on
Samuel
now.
Ranger hobbling to the sideline. The toil on the bodies of these sevens players. 2 back-to-back events here on finals down in Edmonton. That's another good restart. And Chase Olawatch it was who's there again. He's been outstanding as Jeffrey. Here's the German captain, Carlos Metz. Bookman at scrum half. Still playing in their own 22. John Dorr now, the Cardiff-born microbiologist, but he's flung it forward. And Alvin Otieno's onto it. Hempel's trying to rip the ball clear.
Over.
And Bucker at scrum half. Kenya hunting a 3rd score here. Still 2:30 to go in the first half. Good carry from Billy Odhiambo. Olawatch looking for a hat-trick. Amunga. Ball in 2 hands. Lateral run. Here's Otieno. Otieno will run clear. Marcel Kutsia was the last line of defence. And as we go back to Otieno, will he give us a dance or not?
That is not a game that I would want to be taking on. Otieno at pace and just a cannonball getting shot right into over the try line. Good luck stopping Otieno in that scenario.
Yeah, I think Marcel Kutsia might have looked at the dimensions there. It was the last line of D and thought, what are the chances of me stopping the water buffalo from just a couple of meters out? Innocent Simiyu on the sideline. Must be very happy with what Big Buffer and Kenya have done so far. 19-0, 9 line breaks for Otieno so far in Edmonton this weekend. He has been a real star of this series. Germany did this so well yesterday.
Holding number 12.
And same old story off the restart. That's the 3rd time that's happened, Andrea. The first carry into contact, penalty Kenya.
Fellas, just push, please.
Kenya is absolutely in control.
Let's go, Kenya.
Both the kickoffs and the rucks, and this combination is giving them the 19-0 advantage.
Stay square. Don't go up.
Try shifting that.
Yeah. I will do.
I
will do.
Absolute discipline. Smarts. It's the brain and it's the bronze. It's the combination of the both that Kenya is just crushing right now.
Set.
Yeah, interesting Germany, isn't it? It's so good yesterday, but there's an old adage in sevens.
1 and 2, leaving the scrum early.
You do not win medals on day one.
Scrum called. I know you're trying to get out, but stay patient, okay? The ball wasn't out for me. You've left early. Just stay in. I am looking. I am looking. Sorry. Crouch.
Vancouver was
Fine.
Germany's first appearance on the World Series
Set.
since 2009 in London. They are not the coronation on the series. Kenya are, so we are looking at two different levels. Although Germany did win the Challenger Series
Won the contest.
last
1 and 2
year,
have gone off feet.
which would have put them in a promotion position, but there will be no relegation from the top tier of HSBC World Rugby Sevens owing to the truncated series. And at 19-0, Kenya will go to drinks, feeling the good vibrations. Kenya corner not quite here making too much noise, but they'll turn up later today. Don't worry about that. And they'll, what we've seen so far, be looking forward to seeing Kenya in a semi-final. 19-0 over Germany at half-time. Okay, if you weren't watching a little earlier, Canada pulled off a miraculous victory in their quarter-final. Let's hear from one of their heroes.
Josiah Moore from Canada, you got the winning try ultimately. How do you feel in your home stadium?
It feels amazing, you know. Good credit to my teammates. They did all the hard work, you know, keeping the ball alive, and we got Wolrd on top of there, and Brendan came clutch, you know, ice in his veins with that beauty kick. So honestly, this is again, it's a team try there.
Great stuff. Hours of hard work for you and this team, and often playing second fiddle behind some of the starters. Now you get your chance in a Cup semi-final. What's that going to be like against Great Britain?
Great Britain, as we know, they're a great team. I feel like the boys are excited to go up, you know, go for moving on to the semi-finals at our home turf. So yeah, I mean, I know this. I'm sorry,
You're doing great. Congratulations,
Thank
mate.
you so much.
Enjoy it. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, the smile tells the story. Andrea Burke alongside. Andrew, I've got to ask you about that. They did it without Phil Berner and Ngongo, who couldn't even take the field.
Well, this is what Berna has been able to set up, right? As the captain, that now this is an ideal scenario that Canada is able to go and perform there without him. Speaks to the camaraderie and the quality of play from the side.
Kenya leading Germany 19-0 half-time in the quarter-final. Really impressive beginning to finals day here from the silver medalist from Vancouver. Alvin Otieno, a try, and Jeffrey Olowach with a double. Restart play, that's good stuff from Germany. Out of the blocks, Tim Lichtenberg. Timing has run beautifully. Ellerman is out there as well. And here's the 13th man, Chris Ume. But the breakdown story has just been deja vu for Germany. They just cannot take a break on the floor here.
There's a clear release for me, and he's come back on ball.
Great
Let's go, Kenya.
take. They do so well here. Nice leg drive. First time Germany's getting a chance on the ball, but it's the Kenyan discipline and the quickness in the ruck.
Yeah, it's almost one of those situations where making a break can work against you if you get isolated. Germany have the ball, but here's Lichtenberg. And a short ball to Mertz, and there's the try they've been looking for. That was sevens efficiency personified from Germany. Great try.
Yeah, Kenya, move.
Germany was 100% visits to the 22, tries scored yesterday for day one. Smart for Kenya to be doing the deep kickoffs in the first half, because now Germany gets into their house, into their 22, and they're able to convert that into the 5 points.
Well, 19-7, they are back in it, Germany. Whatever head coach Damien McGrath said to them at the break, it's had an impact. William Bucker climbs high. 6'3", 16 stone. Speaking of size, there's Otieno offloading the ball. Play scrum half, back to Mbaka. Here is Billy Odhiambo. OU sneaks down the short side. Nelson OU scored a thrilling try when Kenya won the Singapore gold medal. Their only ever title on the HSBC World Rugby 7 Series. Here is Otieno, just gets down on one knee, takes that low pass from Humwa. Look at him go! Otieno handing off defenders for fun. Alvin Otieno, it is Buffy, the defender slayer.
Very rarely is there the combination of the strength, of the power, of the size of Otieno, but it doesn't stop there, because once he blows up the defensive line, he also has the pace and the wheels to finish it off all by himself. Are you kidding me? Look at this, man. He doesn't even need the support.
Go low, that's my advice. You got to get underneath that handoff, because it is like a rocket.
Or come at him from behind and just jump and drag down with all your might.
I say that, I wouldn't want to be out there tackling him. That's absolutely extraordinary from Alvin Otieno. He is a highlights reel, all packaged up in a Rugby Sevens player. Wonderful to watch. Can Germany respond again? 24-7 now. John Dorr. Counter-ruck from Oyo. They get the
Number
penalty,
9
Germany.
offside, you're never at the back foot.
3 minutes to go, still time here, Andrea.
Offside, playing the 9.
Germany's getting some chances here, you know, putting a little bit of fear perhaps in the eyes of the Kenyans. But what I would do for them on defense is they are still contesting the rucks against Kenya.
Time off,
Personally,
please.
I think if they were to just
9
let
and 3
Kenya play with the ball, fan out on defense, don't contest, it will give them a little bit more strength and a little bit more gas when it comes to the open field defense and match up the Kenyan strikers.
All right, okay.
Alvin has earned himself a rest.
So lads, hang on. Can you give me a gap?
Again, it's like not getting into the physical matchup against Kenya. They're just too strong today.
24-7. Good run from Lichtenberg. Tim Lichtenberg has perhaps picked up on what he saw from Otieno and thought, I can burst through as well.
Just stellar. Absolutely great work from the German attack. This is it. In the first half, Germany had absolutely no ball. Kenya starved them right off of the kickoffs in every single ruck. When Germany has the ball, they are threatening. We're down by 12, 2 minutes to play, 2 converted tries.
Tim Lichtenberg out of the Heidelberg club in Germany. A lot of their
Time off.
elite players come from.
Time on, please.
Played in both rounds of the World Rugby Sevens Challenger Series in 2020. Won that, Germany. Element wins it. 24-12, not impossible for Germany here. This would be something to come back from 19-0 down against the core nation, Kenya. But they are fighting all the way to the finish. Element almost skips through the tackle there. Manasa Sita now offloads the ball to Phil Szczesny inside. Germany still alive here. Hold on to your hats, people.
We've got a game. Germany is starting to crack the dam, getting their confidence, breaking the consistency of the Kenyans. That was 10 seconds to score a try. 1 more minute, plenty of time. The missed convert's not going to help.
So one score still the difference. A converted try can take us to golden point. Damien McGrath, calm, relaxed as ever. He's seen it all before.
Time off.
Just those eyes just surveying the field. Phil Szczesny. What a score that was. Unconverted. 50 seconds to go. They need the ball back. They won the previous restart. Element on the chase once again. Ball's loose.
Fellas, there's 2 knock-ons. First from you into the black player who's then knocked the ball on. So
That's
first,
hard lines for Germany. Such a crucial moment that it'll be a Kenyan feed to the scrum.
Strong scrum,
Stable on the set.
connected defense, and a
Stable on
quick
the set.
turnover for some transition rugby is what Germany needs right now.
Element's changed the game here from the restarts. He's
Crunch.
come on. He's competed for absolutely
Bind.
everything. Interesting he didn't start the match.
Set.
That's what you call an impact sub.
Absolutely. 17 seconds to go. Kenya 24-17 up. They decide to kick. Perhaps not a bad idea. Element's back and it's fallen into the hands of Marube. Inside ball, but Germany have it. Seconds almost out here.
It's not advantage. Whistle was before the hooter. Take the scrum.
You heard the
whistle was
referee,
before the
Finley
hooter.
Brown.
Knock on. Scrum.
Whistle before time was out. One last chance for Germany here.
There's the impact player, the impact sub. Ellerman slips right
Balance.
out,
Balance.
and the knock on
Crunch.
gives Germany a chance.
Bind.
Well, they're going to have to go coast to coast here. Germany, and they need to score adjacent to the uprights to give themselves a chance to convert it, to take us the golden point. They've got a penalty here. Will they go quickly or will they kick to the sideline? They can do that, take the line out. That's still allowed. Even though clock's in the red, they can slow this down.
Let's go, Germany.
They will take the easy meters.
It's a great option. If this ball goes out,
Well, I'm not sure
Not
that was the
directly into
plan,
touch.
but that's turned
That should be
out to
full-time
be a
correct, Jonesy. Kick's
remarkable
not direct
kick
into
from
touch.
Phil Chesney. That's gone over the halfway line. All of a sudden, an
Full
attacking
time. The kick's not directly into touch.
So what's happened here is the kick isn't
You have to kick it
directly
directly
into
into
touch. They tapped the
directly.
ball
No, it's
and
not.
then kicked it out. If they had kicked it directly into touch, they would have had the line out. The ball hit the ground first is the rule.
Thanks, guys.
So no, he did kick it directly into touch, my mistake. But because the ball didn't go on the full into touch, it's not directly out. Therefore, Germany don't get the line out. So that's an unlucky break, you've got to say, for Germany. But Kenya will progress through to the Cup semi-finals.